Hello and welcome to episode 182 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on making and showing candles. But first, say hello Raynstorm.
Hi everyone, Raynstorm here.
Okay, so we thought we'd do candles because for new players they are a good light source. Yes, you need cotton and yes, you'll need fat from, you can kill a chicken or cow or something animal that's easy to kill to get the fat. The fat's not a problem. As for the cotton, you just will forage until you find one, plant it, start farming. So they are a good light light source for new players. And there's another reason why we're doing candles in this episode, because we want to do candelabras in the next episode. So anyway, so here's some information about candles, and this won't be a long episode, but then sometimes they have got to be short and sweet. Candles are a good light source, like I say, for the new players, but they're also a good way to train natural substances, because once you get your cotton farm going and kill a load of cows to get a load of fat, you've got a load of materials and they use very little to make candles. A candle is made by using animal fat and on a string of cloth, or you can use beeswax on a string of cloth. So if you've started up a load of beehives, here's another use for your beeswax. Candles will emit light upon being lit with your steel and flint. They lose quality over time. They are also part of candelabra and snow lanterns, which I say we want to do candelabras in the next episode. Certain fat weights will produce different weighing candles. If you fail creating a candle, you lose 0.05 of the animal fat and 0.01 of the string of cloth. The quality of the animal fat determines the chance to create a candle. The quality of the string of cloth used determines the quality of the candle. A candle's quality is no more than the quality of the string of cloth. Candles burn at a rate of 0.5 quality level per minute. So candles are different to everything else you normally use. Everything else takes damage. Candles don't take damage, they use up their quality level. So that's what you will notice going down, their quality level. If you combine many fats, you will make one candle using the entire lump of fat. Now understand this, combining many fats is a mistake and you don't want to do it because it burns the quality level, not the weight. So combining loads of lumps of fat are simply going to waste your fat. However, if you combine many string but use a stack of fats, you will make many candles. The skill used for making candles is natural substances, which is why I mentioned at the beginning that it's a good way for grinding your natural substances skill, making candles. So that's a lot of information for candles. Anything you want to add to that, Raynstorm?
No, I think you covered that because we talked about both the beeswax and the fat.
Yeah. I mean, there ain't a great deal, is there, to candles, but nevertheless, they're still very useful.
Definitely, and they do put off a good amount of light.
Yes. One thing to also mention about candles is they cannot be improved, but they're easy to make, so you're not going to be worried about that. Okay, let's make a candle then. So if I open up my inventory, thank you very much Raynstorm for all the fat strings of cloth and beeswax.
We have tons of fat.
Yeah. Well,
animals, from butchering the animals.
On all our deeds, wherever we've been, we've always had a bulk storage bin with tons of fat in it, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Always. So now there's just a great use for fat. If you don't use it for anything else, train up your natural substances, because that skill, where's mine? Not under nature, is it? No.
Yeah, this is alchemy.
It's alchemy, yeah. Thank you.
It might be. I thought it was under nature.
No,
yeah, it's
yeah, you're right, it's alchemy. So you can see I made a test candle a minute ago, and that's where I got that from. So mine isn't high in my natural substances. There are a few skills you can use to train it, possibly better skills, especially if you use a lot of tannin in your leatherworking or lye. The candles are a great start.
Healing covers will get it up too. Healing covers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, healing covers as well. Yeah, that's at the top of the list, in fact, which is probably something.
Farmer salve.
Yeah, farmer salve, concrete dye, tannin, lye, and the healing covers. All good stuff. Right, to make a candle, you activate a string of cloth. Now, when you make a candle, well, let's do one from scratch to show you. Notice the weight of the string of cloth is 0.20. That's when you get it out your BSB, it'll be that weight. After you've made the candle, let's start with fat. So you activate your string of cloth, right click your fat, create lights and lamps candle, and observe that the string of cloth was 0.20. See how much it is after making this. Right, I've created a candle, no failures, good. It uses up 8, yeah, I did suspect that. So 0.08 it will use of your string of cloth. So if you combine a load of strings of cloth, then you can see it's using next to nothing, especially if you've got a good cotton farm going. Okay, so that's with fat. Let's now make one with beeswax. Oh, my inventory is full. That's not good. Let's throw some stuff in there. Yeah, I think I grabbed too many of everything. So let's...
I had the same issue earlier.
Yeah, I don't need that many. I don't need that many of any of this stuff. Oh, let's just throw them in. Right, okay, that should be good enough. Okay, create a candle. See my skills going up? Nice way to do alchemy as well, in actual fact. So there's the 2 candles. One come out at 59 quality, which was the fat, and my beeswax come out at 19.43. So bear in mind it burns. So let's light these. To light them, activate your steel and flint, right click and light. There you go, we've got a bit of light. You see the light there? I know it's not a great place to demonstrate as a light source because these lamps can't be turned off and they're all around us, so they're giving off light, but you could see the difference there. So if you right click and snuff, you can see that in the screen now. So it's worth doing. Let's light the lower quality one.
You could take them down in the mine. No,
they can see here. It's clearly distinguishable when you light them.
I've made a couple of 90.43 ones earlier, so let me
yeah, give me a 90 so I can show that. And the nice thing about the candle, of course, is you can drop it on the ground. Look at that, how cool is that? So if I snuff it just to show you, isn't that cool?
Alright, I'll drop them on the ground, you can light them.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like candles. I wish they'd have been there in about in one of the first 10 episodes because I needed a light source.
It was.
Was it?
Yes.
Well, I wanted a light source in that episode, and
we've had candle operas.
Done a campfire, didn't I?
Since Wurm Online, and the candles are the fuel. Let's see. Drop on ground. So go ahead and light all those because then you can see.
I was trying to see the quality level. It doesn't tell me it. Let's take it and have a look.
Pick it up. Some of them I dropped on the ground were 90 quality. Right, then I had a 70 and a 50.
Right, well, let's drop this 90 and light it. So they are brighter. You can see that by the glow around it, than the lower quad. So 90 is a good one, but you know what? It's going to take you so long to get your skill up that high. You can see this one's sufficient, and that's only 18, I think, quality that I had. Let's light the rest.
If you have plenty of candles, it's like building a candelabra. It will really light up an area.
Yeah, because remember, candles' main function is as a fuel for candelabras. So, but we'll be showing that in the next episode. I'm jumping ahead of myself. You can see these clearly light up the place, so they're great. I like candles. Okay, anything else you want to add, Raynstorm?
It's really lit up the mine when we put some down on the mine. I mean, it was a big help.
Right, okay.
I'm trying to remember what other. There's a couple other items that require the candles as a fuel source, and I cannot remember what it is. And the candelabras for sure, and then I think the jack-o'-lantern, which is a carved pumpkin that you can use for lighting.
Well, we'll show that in another episode, and it'll be a good one.
I can't remember. Sorry.
That's okay. No problem. Right, if you want to say your goodbyes, I'll say the outro.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Raynstorm, for your time, for sorting out all the materials for me, and the pleasure of your company. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.